This is Lord of the Pings, and we will discuss about ESET 315's final project. To start off with, we will give an introduction about WLAN and Aruba. WLAN is a wireless computer network that links two or more devices using a wireless distribution method, often spread spectrum or OFDM radio, within a limited area such as a home, school, computer laboratory, or office building. Aruba Networks is a networking vendor selling enterprise, wireless, LAN, and edge access networking equipment. Its core products are access points, abbreviated to APs, mobility controllers, and network management software using their Airwave wireless management product. We used an Aruba controller and an Aruba access point to complete this project. The goal of this project was to create our own wireless network connection that anyone could access on any mobile phone or laptop. With the help of the Aruba devices provided, we were able to accomplish this. Also, once we had made this wireless network connection, we had to be able to ping the devices that were accessing the network. Now, our team will walk you through the steps that we took to create this WLAN.
Firstly, we purged and restarted the system. Then we went to the controller's dashboard GUI page by entering the controller's IP address into our web browser. We entered the login credentials we had specified during the restart, which allowed us to enter the controller's setup wizard. We used the controller wizard to add the VLAN we wished to create. In the picture, the VLAN we created was Lord of the Pings. We set this VLAN to be the DHCP server so that it could give connected devices IP addresses. We set up the DHCP server as follows. The network was 10.1.42.0. The net mask was 255.255.255.0. The default router was 10.1.42.1, and the DNS server was 10.254.1.21. We used the defaults to configure the rest of the controllers according to the wizard, and made sure that VLAN 40 was the trunk port. Also, we ensured that any other VLANs we wanted in our network was in the operation state. Next, we used the WLAN/LAN wizard to create the WLAN we desired. When we first opened the wizard, Lord of the Pings was not shown, so we had to create it. To create it, we had to specify which access point we wanted to be associated with the WLAN. We specified the AP group master controller 4 and created the WLAN name Lord of the Pings to associate with it. Continuing through the wizard, we made sure that the following mode was in tunnel mode. Choose VLAN 42 to be associated with the name Lord of the Pings. Selected internal as the intended use of the WLAN and move to the authentication and encryption page. In the authentication and encryption page, we choose the strong encryption without linked layer authentication option from the slider. We choose the WPA2 personal authentication method and the AES:*TK IP encryption. We then entered the passphrase Aruba123, which is what we will be using as the Wi-Fi password once everything is set up. In the specify roles and policies page, we simply verify that we have the authenticated guest and guest logon roles. We use the default options to finish the rest of the wizard, and once we were done with the wizard, we double check to see if everything was set up correctly. Then we had to save the configuration and write it to the controller. To verify that we created an access point containing the WLAN, we went to the configuration, wireless, AP configuration, master controller 4, in the controller's dashboard GUI. We reviewed the profile shown there and made sure that the WLAN Lord of the Pings existed.
To view our access points, we went to the Network Summary tab under the Monitoring section. This table allowed us to see the WLAN network status and what specifically was up and down. Under the Monitoring tab, we selected Access Points, which allowed us to see if the access point listed belonged to our group, which it did. You can see the AP group is named Master Controller 4, which is the AP group we set up earlier. If the previous screen had not shown the AP group we wanted, we could fix this by going to Configuration, Wireless, AP Installation, Provision, and changing the AP group to Master Controller 4, or the AP associated with our team. To make sure our team's WLAN was up and running, we connected to Lord of the Pings on one of our mobile devices. As you can see here, everything is working. Our mobile device was assigned an IP address from our DHCP server, and we were able to ping it from the command prompt window open on a PC connected on the same network. Thank you for watching this video from Lord of the Pings. We hope you enjoyed and learned a little bit about WLANs.